As the seas have expanded in the Sea of Thieves world, there's one place that is left untouched and unchanged for a long time, left with nothing but the distant remains of cannon fire and glory that once was. That place is the Sea Dogs Tavern. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what we could possibly expect to see and how we could utilize the Sea Dogs Tavern in today's oceans. Let's get into it. The glorious Sea Dog Tavern remains unmarked and a former headquarters for the arena. Built upon an uncharted rock formation in the middle of the map just north of the Fort of the Dam, sits the remains of what was at one stage a hub for the arena that lasted from 2019 up until 2022. Since the 10th of March 2022, this island has sat largely unchanged and unaltered, aside from a few little changes when the DeMarco mystery unfolded across the Sea of Thieves. It's sat as an obstacle course for some, a shipwright for others, and just largely a piece of the map that has been untouched and unused in any real significant way. So myself and my community have thought of some ideas which could revitalize the Sea Dogs Tavern and make it new again. The first thing that comes to mind to me is a new outpost. The joys of this island is there's multiple docks and there's already a shipwright here. With the addition of New Golden Sands, we know already that Rare and Sea of Thieves are looking to change up outposts and bring them to a newer form. You could also repurpose and utilize the middle of the arena where the hub once sat by opening the doors and making it somewhat of a pirate legend or just a special tavern area for pirates to hang out. You could also lock this outpost behind pirate legends, so if you're a pirate legend, you will choose to spawn at this outpost, possibly with other players around you or by yourself. In the early days of Sea of Thieves, the developers teased that pirate legends would have their own outpost they could go to, and I believe this island could sit as that perfect location. Because as of now, pirate legends don't have any unique outposts they can go to. Instead, they have a lair that they can enter that is communally shared within the server. Disregarding that altogether, it could just be a normal singular outpost to spawn on. One spawn location, one shipwright, one lot of vendors, and that is all that's needed. Not only would it be a cool outpost to contest New Golden Sands, it'll also have an obstacle course. And let's be honest, who doesn't want an obstacle course at an outpost? My second theory could be a hub for minigames within a server, or of course within a server pool. As we know, Sea of Thieves have announced in a podcast about stamps and being a stamp pool of players you can get matched with and can't get matched with, so it'll be really cool if they utilize this as a form of a community hub. There's already an obstacle course on there. They could also add different things like a capture the flag mode, where you'd have to take a flag from one side of Sea Dog Tavern to the other side of Sea Dog Tavern, or some sort of hide and seek event that can be programmed in a different server. A way that could work is you could go through a portal that of course is located in the middle of the Sea Dogs Tavern by the big rock formation, and by entering that portal it takes you to another server which sits this cool little world. We're really only scratching the surface here. The ideas would be constantly expanding and exponential. That is one of my thoughts though. So the next theory sort of ties similarly into that, and it could be a social hub. Way back at the start of 2022, they stated Sea of Thieves Season 9 was going to contain a social hub. I believe we could repurpose the island back into what it was during the arena in the early days. It was a hub where you could meet before a game and talk to other pirates. Of course, that did have its issues, which led to the muting of players in the Sea Dog Tavern, but with a few tweaks and some revamps, I believe that could be a really vital addition. Whether it's a different server you could go into or a whole new thing, who knows, but that is just a theory. The final theory is very accurate to today's current climate of Sea of Thieves and could possibly be the most likely thought out of all of these, and that is essentially it could be either a special hub for people who have made level 1000 in the Guardians of Fortune or a level 1000 in the Servants of the Flame. So they are the new Athena and PvP Reapers factions that sort of just pretty much involve diving and fighting each other. When you obtain 1000 on both of those factions, that could be an area that opens up and you get a new unique curse that you can equip inside that tavern. Alternatively, it could be a hub for the Guardians of the Athenas. Since it's right next to the Reapers hideout, it could almost make sense that you'd have the two opposing factions next to each other and could lead to some really cool potentials throughout the Sea of Thieves lore. But hey, either way, they're just theories. I want to see a way that this Sea Dog Tavern is revamped and reused in today's world, and I don't want it to sit just unmarked and uncharted for the rest of its eternity. However, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you have any cool theories? Do you have any cool ideas? Do you like some of my theories? All comments are welcome, and I'd love to know. As well as that, if you want to see more videos like this in the future, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I make a new video. Alternatively, feel free to check me out on Twitch. That is linked down in the description. Goodbye for now. Have a good day, and I'm going to catch you all in the next video.